What's up, YouTube? You got your guy Larry here. Vampire blocker, VP blocker. Larry's the government. Please, if you like the gems I'm dropping and the truths I'm dropping, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. A lot of people are watching, but they're not subscribing. Help your boy out. It will help me out a lot. Small channels, a lot of us small guys and small girls, we have a lot of the truths that people aren't seeing because you're being bombarded by bigger YouTubers that are just pretty much spreading false narratives. Now, Joseph Carlson, this video's for you, buddy. You're leading people down a broken path. And here's why. Everything you're putting on your show, 85% of it is false. Here's why. He made a video last night called Salesforce up 10%. He kind of has like a little smug look on his face in the thumbnail. Now, at the 2-minute and 18-minute mark, now I don't follow him anymore. I stopped following him months ago because I was like, nah, he goes against every rule of investing. But it still pops up like under my views or like under, like the videos that I should watch, because I guess I used to watch him. I used to watch him when he did his dividend fund. Now, nah. He's left. At the 2-minute and 18 mark, he says something. You can watch this video yourself. He said, the goal of this fund and the game I'm playing is to beat the S&P 500 over a 5-year span. My man, my brother, my dude, it's not a game. It's not a battle. It's not a war. It's not a tug of war. It's not a gamble. It's not a sport. It's not a race. It's your future. Why would you play a game with that? The goal of investing is to get to where you want to go and to where you gotta go. Not play a game and hope you get there. That's not investing. That's gambling. You said it yourself. You're playing a game. Now, in his portfolio, I screenshotted it. He has 9 stocks. I couldn't see any more. Maybe he has more, maybe he doesn't. Now, I'm going to lead with this. He likes to say, I'm transparent. A lot of people don't do this. I show real money. Okay. If I have a dead body sitting right here and show you a dead body, that doesn't mean I was right by showing you there's a dead body. That doesn't make me a great guy by showing you a dead body. I'm still a bad person that did a bad thing. The difference is I'm showing you the body, so I want credit on showing you. I'm honest for showing you a body. But it's still a body. I'm still wrong. I'm going to jail. Now, he likes to say he's showing his portfolios. Okay. Thank you for doing that. You have 9 holdings. I saw 9, maybe he has more. He has Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Netflix, Alibaba, Adobe, Salesforce, Apple, and Meta, aka Facebook. 5 of those stocks are in your top 10 of your S&P 500, which is Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook, aka Meta. Why would you buy them individually and pay more money when you could just buy an S&P 500 and it's in the S&P 500? Oh, and you don't get the stocks that he's getting crushed at if you do buy the S&P 500. Instead of Netflix, Alibaba, Adobe, and Salesforce, you actually get Tesla. I know, I feel a way about Tesla. Nvidia, Berkshire Hathaway, that's Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger at the helm of that bad boy, so I feel comfortable with that. And you get United Health Group. Some S&P 500s, they substitute United Health Group with Johnson & Johnson, but they're not overweighted in one industry. Now, he has Amazon and Alibaba. They pretty much do the same thing. They both sell stuff that comes to your front door. I believe Amazon, they can't do it in certain countries, but Alibaba can. But pretty much, it's the same company. You don't want to be overexposed to an industry. And he's overexposed to an industry. Now, his story fund, the losses take away from your passive income fund. The goal of investing, Warren Buffett said this, the first rule of investing is don't lose money. The second rule is remember rule number one, which is don't lose money. What's the point of having two different funds, right? If one fund is going to take all your gains from the other fund. Now, if he would have taken both of those funds, combined them, and put it in the S&P 500, he would be up. He would be up. Now, here's the thing. You want to know why he wouldn't do that? Because it's not exciting. It's boring. Yes, investing is actually boring. It's boring as hell. You just put your money in month after month, year after year, and you get to where you got to go. He needs content, as he would say. That's why he does two portfolios. That's why he has two channels. It's double revenue for him. That's the game that YouTube influencers are playing now. I don't care if I pull the wig off the pig. I don't care. I don't want YouTube monetize money. Would it be nice? Yes, but guess what? I'm going to be all right. I got a pension. I got an annuity supplied through my job. I have investments. I have savings. I have gold and silver commodities that I actually own myself. And at the end of the day, I'm going to have Social Security, whatever is left of it. How much money do you need? Where these YouTube influencers get their money, they get them on views, monetize, advertising, Patreon. They sit around and they talk about stocks that are wrong. They're investing time into these software platforms. He has a platform called the Dip Finder. Apparently, it ain't working because it should be called my Portfolio Dip Finder. So I'm going to give you a study that was done by Ibbotson Associates. They were founded in 1977. They deal with stocks, index funds, mutual funds, data, all type of financial stuff. They actually were acquired by Morningstar. Some of you may know who Morningstar is. Some of you may not. Morningstar, they do the same thing. They rate funds based on their earnings over 10-year, 5-year, 15, 20-year span. They rate funds where if you want to get into a fund, you want to look at Morningstar. They were acquired in 2005. Now, if you invested $12,000 at the beginning of the Great Depression, one of the worst times in our financial history, our stock market history, our country history, if you invested $12,000 in September of 1929, 10 years later, in 1939, you would have $7,223 if you threw it all in one lump sum. Now, if you invested in the same time frame, September 1929, $100, and you dollar cost average every month in the face of the Greatest Depression, by August 1939, you would have $15,571. That is the beauty of disciplined buying, dollar cost averaging, month after month. Do you see how it's not a race? It's a marathon. You would be $8,000 richer if you were just disciplined. But people won't do it. That's why they don't market this. People won't do it. You know how your grandfather, your grandmother tells you this is what you should do? We think, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. It's a new day. It's a new time. No, maybe they're telling you because they didn't do it. They wish they would have, and they're giving you a head start. I'm trying to give you a head start. He's overexposed to an industry. You don't want to do that. He has speculative stocks. He's saying it's a game. Now, if you don't believe me on this, that he doesn't know what he's doing, he's had this story fund for not even 3 years, and he already sold out of stocks and jumped into different stocks. So what makes you think he knows what he's talking about? If he knew what he was genuinely talking about when he bought those original stocks, wouldn't he still have them? Wouldn't he still have faith in them? I'm not following him. You can follow him if you want. You can take his story fund for whatever it is. But I'm willing to bet in 5 years he will underperform the S&P 500. And if he keeps this fund, he's going to lose a ton of money. So I'm good with dollar cost averaging. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. The goal is to get where you want to go. You don't want to be your own worst enemy. A lot of times we are our own worst enemies in life. We destroy our future with the actions that we make, with the decisions we make. No offense to people who work these jobs. But if you're in your 60s, 50s, 70s, okay, a lot of us have gone to McDonald's, Walmart, Burger King, fast food places, low-paying jobs. And we've seen elderly people working there. Some could work because they just need something to do. But a lot of people work there because that's all they can do. I'm a longshoreman, okay? I see the economy firsthand. What a longshoreman does is we take cars, containers, cruise ships. We see how the economy is moving, how busy it is and how slow it is. This is some of our busiest times we've ever seen. Why do you think that is? We locked down the country and we gave out free money. Free money to people who mismanaged their money in the first place. So what makes you think they're going to be smart with free money? All right? Now, when you see these people at these low-paying jobs and they're arguing about minimum wage and they're arguing about this, imagine if they would have done things right from the beginning. If they would have just listened to a person that told them, listen, put $50, $100 a month, put that in the S&P 500, a total stock market. You know, don't be overexposed to an industry. If you got $100, put 50 in the S&P or the total stock, put 25 into bonds, put $25 into the international fund, and you will own every investment on the planet that's worth owning. You will get the gains when the stock market goes up, and you will buy cheaper when the stock market goes down. Some months you'll pay more for your fund, and some months you'll pay less for your fund. But you'll eventually get to where you got to go. Just imagine if we did that, if they listened. I know where I'm going to be. God willing, I know where I'm going to be because I'm already setting it into motion. I don't got time to be sitting on Discord and Patreon and talking with other people that don't know what the hell they're talking about stocks. I'm going to listen to the people that are already billionaires. Warren Buffett said the best thing you could do is buy an index fund. Jack Bogle, the late great Jack Bogle, the best thing you could do is buy an index fund. Even the crook himself, Jordan Belfort, said the best thing you can do is buy an S&P 500. Don't look at it, don't touch it, put money in every month, and you'll be fine. So, hope this video helps. But after that, when he said the game I'm playing, whenever his videos pop up now, there ain't no reason for me to watch anything this guy has to say. Because what he's doing is he's leading a lot of you down a false path. And a lot of people probably already followed him and they're already down huge, but you'll never hear them say it. If you've ever watched American Greed, there's usually 2 or 3 people who come forward. There's usually hundreds of thousands who are ashamed and they don't come forward. You guys know who you are if you followed him. So, no regrets. Get it.